James Plays Game.
That's me! Hey everybody, welcome back to James Plays Uru Complete Chronicles. We are here in the antechamber where we left off last time, and we are going to start our little treasure hunt. This book detailed the steps that we need to take in order to turn on the Great Zero. So we are going to be upgrading our key, which will allow us to find Great Zero markers, found in numerous locations throughout the cavern. So I just want to reread this a little bit. It says they're fairly easy to find. And I just want to know what it is that I'm going to be able to look for or see before we get started here. So yeah, we update our key. There'll be 5 faint colored lights on the key, so we'll probably have that interface up a lot more often now. The markers can be in a large variety of places. Yep. These markers will not be visible unless they sense an upgraded key within 25 feet. So we have to be close-ish before we can see them. We should be able to have visual on that. So that's good. Before the point they are visible to the naked eye, a small light on my key will also begin to flash as an indicator. And then when we see it, we touch it, and it gets registered to our key. When we found 5, we come back here and upload them into the system. So, let us begin. And I want to say that I have a pretty good guess as to where one of them might be. Right here, for example. No, I did not realize that was going to be right there. Alright, so this was flashing here, which I guess was indicating that we were in the vicinity. And now, it's hard to tell, but this is lit up more than these other ones. And this goes all the way around, and eventually, I think we're filling that whole thing up. That should be 20. Okay. Now, back to the terminal room. And it's still doing this. Does that mean there's one in here? Or is it just, that's just a thing that it's going to be doing from now on? Alright. First things first, I'm going to check out where I really think there should be one of these bad boys. And if it's not there now, we've got a few more steps to this whole thing. Maybe it'll be there later. But I spent a long time confused and curious about why the game would let me go to a place that there was nothing there. That broken down bar. So that is where I want to go check this out. And no, wait, hold on. Is it the next one over? Yeah, okay. Right, go over here. We start going down the stairs. Go here. Trying to see if I get any, like, visual on our actual key here. This is terrible. Let's get a little bit further in here. Okay. See if we can tell anything from our UI. Ah, okay, so it turned red, and we see this over here. But I don't see anything actually on our character model. This is our key over here. That doesn't change, so we don't have to worry about being in third person. Just trying to see what kind of feedback I'm actually getting. Just it turns red. I don't see it like flashing any faster or anything. It just turns red when we are maybe like 30 feet away as opposed to 25. We can't quite see it just yet, but we know we're really close. So there's no like hot or cold mechanic here. I suppose I might as well keep going down this way to the ferry. And then we can just rule this out, or maybe we will find something. There's a lot of area down here. But yeah, that doesn't seem to flash any faster or anything. I don't know if this flashing to begin with means there's still something in an area to find. But so far, so good. Got 2 out of 5. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Just turned red. Oh, okay. Did not expect that I'd be able to get that through the gate. But I did. So I'm glad that I tried it. Yeah, no, this is going really great. I was a bit worried as I'm starting to feel it out. You know, you don't really get a whole lot of feedback on, oh, am I going in the right direction? Am I getting closer or farther away? But so far, so good. When we have to get up to 20 of them, I wonder how that's going to play out. And I'm going to say... Okay, that's why we don't say anything. Okay, definitely gotta be thorough. My idea of what 25 feet looks like in this game is apparently very wrong. I'm actually now thinking about something. These are going really well. Is there like 20 of them out and about right now? And I just have to find 5 of them. There's not just 5, and then more appear later. That could be why this is going really, really smoothly so far. also don't know if the... Oh. Something somewhere. Okay, now we're out of range. In range. Kind of lost my train of thought. But yeah, things are going really smooth right now. Probably because they are all available at the moment. I remember doing a little bit of platforming here, and I feel like I definitely need to in order to find this thing. So now I'm in range. Now I'm out of range. Now I'm in range. So I don't think it's really tucked off. There we are. Okay, that's great. That's really, really good. So we can just kind of systematically clear things out instead of having to constantly revisit areas looking for new markers. In theory, I could miss something and have to scour everything again. Yeah, okay. We can go back to Kiro, we can go back to the antechamber from there. But for future reference, we don't need to do that. We actually have a direct link from our library in Relto. I was just seeing if there was a link there in the terminal. With our 5 lights, we'll go update the thing in the antechamber, and I believe we will now have access to a new area. Beautiful. That's not the right one. Next one over. There we go. So we will look at this again. Okay. Tells you how to get them all. Once I've uploaded 5 markers, I will find a new link in the Nexus. That will take me to the courtyard. I will see another upload machine inside the courtyard, as well as a couple of doors towards the back of the room. I believe this is just another location for an upload machine, not the one we will have to use from now on. Calibration center located beyond the courtyard cannot be accessed unless a key has registered more markers, more than the 5 that we needed to begin with. I'll have a new set of faint lights. Once the second set have been uploaded, which I believe is going to be another 5, the doors leading to the calibration center will automatically open. Okay? So let's go ahead. Oh, no, it's definitely not 5. That is 15. Okay. Fine. So be it. courtyard would be this? ReZero? That's the newest thing. Yep, there we go. Okay. So we'll just take a little look at that. Oh, we got red already. This is out of range. And that's in range. This is our upload. What do we have here? This is back to the Nexus. Okay. So we're going to be on the lookout for a little light somewhere. Ooh, and I see something on the ground. Another update to our Relto. Oh, I don't think I lit it up. Oh, I did. Okay. Maybe it automatically lights up. So, pop that back out. And we are just looking around for a little glow somewhere. This is too far. There we go. Now what's interesting to me is the shape of the markers do look a lot like this. But this counter remains at a 0, so... Just go around a little bit, see if anything else pops up. Oh, really? Can't jump over it, huh? So these are the doors that would open once we register all the markers we need. I'm going to... Well, we've already learned on more than one occasion not to make the assumption. I was going to say, I think I would be close enough that if there was a marker to be found on the other side, it would be reflected on my key there. But let's not do that. Let us be proper. Don't give ourselves room for error. And now we can say that it's clear. All right. Feeling good about this. I kinda feeling like I have a knack for finding little hidden things like that, you know? Like, I went to areas that I expected there to be something, and sure enough, there was. That bar stuck out to me. Let's see how we want to do this, then. We'll go to Bevan, because Bevan is kind of isolated. Then we'll go to Kirel. And then from Kirel, we can explore the larger part of the cavern. We're just gonna sweep around. Okay. head down here. Check around this area. Okay, go up. Would it bother anybody if I moved this here? Like right in the middle. Make it a lot easier to keep my eye on it instead of having it off in the corner. Maybe up here. Maybe here. I want, like, I'm looking right here, and I can be very focused in. So if this turns red, I'm not necessarily going to see it. Maybe I'll keep it here. And we will just try to keep checking it. We'll make a conscious effort to do that. Okay. There's a chance that there's nothing in Bevan or Curel. That the whole point is that they are going to be located further along. We'll see, though. Oh, there we go. There's, my worries have been dismissed. Farther away. There we go. So it doesn't look like it really factors in height. When it comes to letting me know something is nearby. Would that seem about right to you guys? It's very hard for me to really gauge like what 25 or maybe let's say 30 feet are above and below me. So it could have been within range, and if I got even higher up, then maybe it wouldn't. But getting higher up is not an option with the way this is designed, which is fine with me. Okay, to Curel we go. Obviously, things are going a bit more slowly compared to getting our first 5, but I'm still feeling hopeful here that this is not going to be terrible. Ah. Ah. We can touch those from pretty far away. Once they are there, it seems like they're accessible. That seem about right? here. Okay, we got something. Okay, so I do have to get, like, even though it's visible, there is still a limit to how far away I can be in order to touch it. Alright. I got a knack for this kind of thing. I used to be really good at Easter egg hunts. I don't know if I told this story or not before, but when I was younger and doing Easter egg hunts, I don't remember this too well. This is a story as retold by my mother. But instead of taking the eggs for myself, I would show the other kids where the eggs were so that they could get eggs. And then I would go home without any eggs because I let all the other kids have them. Now is my time to be getting the eggs, baby. Look at that. We will go in here at the end. Just want to make sure I'm being thorough with all the other parts. Making sure I didn't leave something excluded here. All right. Should be okay. So we'll go into the little area here, and then we can just pick any of these. But I'm actually not going to pick any of them. We'll go back to the Nexus instead, because I do want to start out specifically down at the ferry again, because I want to see if there's anything showing up on there or not. Did more get added or not, is what I mean. Okay, so we're down here again. I don't think something would appear in the same place twice, but it could appear close if something new was added, so I'm going to hang out further more in this side of things. Okay. Just trying to see anything does show up now. I just wanted to hopefully get some confirmation on how this was going to work. Or, you know, maybe I find one that I didn't find before. Admittedly, I'm a bit worried that we will get to the point where there's fewer and fewer to find, and I'm gonna be scrambling looking for, like, those last one or two. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, we just gotta find 10 more. I know I can't get back up to the main portion of the city from these stairs, but I just wanted to revisit the stairs. Because this is the point of no return. And we are good. Actually. Oh, how about that? Was this always open? No, that couldn't have been the case. The game that's wrong, not me. Maybe it opened up because I have access to everything now? I swear that was not an option. It couldn't have been. Because we had access down to the ferry area for a while. But we've only recently had access to all this through solving a puzzle. So it wouldn't have just let me walk up here the whole time. If it did, that would be just really bad design. So maybe something got moved. Passing through here, going over here. Okay, we're getting near something. There we go. We'll go back down to the starting area. Actually, before we do that, let's go up here. Ah. Okay, now I do want to leave that for now. Because that seems like it would be... Yeah, I don't think it's factoring in height difference at all. It's just... I mean, it could be, and the radius for it turning red is just very different than I am thinking. I don't know. This feels really close. And this feels like it would be a lot farther. Maybe I shouldn't overthink it. Maybe I should just... If it's red, I look everywhere I can. Left, right, up and down, all that business. Okay. We'll go over this way, which should be a dead end of its own. No, wait, hold on. I'm all confused again. Alright, so, no, that's the palace. We just went... That's the starting... Oh, the museum. Okay, no, never mind. I'm all straight. The map and I are just having some problems sometimes. Okay. I'm terrible at the mole too, just so you know. You are here? No, I'm not. I'm not in your little map. You didn't shrink me down. I'll not play your game. You ruffian. It's like that one episode of Friends where they go to London and Joey can't figure out directions at all unless he puts the map down on the ground and stands on it. That's pretty much me. So now we want to do the loop, so I'm going to go in this direction for that. I'm out here first. And I'm getting a reading right around here. But it drops off pretty quick. So maybe it is factoring in height. Yeah, we're still going to dwell on that, even though I said I wasn't gonna. Can't help it. Now this is getting even further away from that, though. Well, this is a tricky one for me. You don't suppose. Okay, we're out of range there. Out of range here. In range here. Out of range there. I don't know about this one, guys. Something doesn't feel right about this. But that's where this is centralized, over this. Go for it, I guess. I will be damned. Get that, and now we live down here. Okay, where do we want to go back? Probably just go back to the main, yeah. I do want to see if there's that reading still showing up. Five left to go. That's not bad at all. All right. So we were getting a reading very briefly. It's still here. Then it's gone. We'll go in this direction then and see if it gives me anything. You're telling me there's nothing in this room of all things? That's actually surprising. Okay. Come out here. Just do a little sweep of the area. I wonder... Oh, that'll be interesting. This is one of the balconies that you can't get anywhere from. I wonder if there's going to be things at the balconies, because that could, in theory, be in range there. Oh, alright. We'll have to remember that for a moment. Oh, we got something. Where? There. And then this is to the library. We will save that for a moment and just work on this loop back around. We do have a reading here. Three more to go. Down to the remnants of the concert hall. And just sweep around. Really nothing. That's strange. Strange indeed. Okay, we got something here, though. Two left. We know one is in an area. I'm going to try getting to that balcony first. And I'm going to leave it there if I do find it there. Because we haven't gone down the path to the library just yet. And I want to try and confirm something for myself. Oh, now I gotta try and remember which one of these. I want. I did not want this one, but we're here. Okay, there's definitely one here. But we'll take it. We're here, we might as well. And there's one more. At least one more. So that is interesting. There are definitely more markers out there than I can collect at any one point. So that confirms that for me. Turn these and see what the next step's gonna be. We will have access to the calibration center. Find... There. Give us a chance to just reread our next step here. Okay. The 4 Great Zero maintenance units towards the back, as well as the calibration imager. Once I've uploaded 20 markers in upload machines in either of the 2 places, I'll be allowed access to the machines and the ability to find a new type of marker. So, go ahead and feed this into the machine. And we will go down there to the new area that's opened up and see if there's any little treats in there for us. Now it's no longer flashing, so did I now upload the total it was asking of me? I'm actually kind of disappointed in that, because I really wanted to confirm if there was something on the balcony or not. But I guess what this ultimately means is there were way more markers than we needed to actually find, which is okay. That makes that easier. So my concerns of it getting more and more narrowed down were unfounded. Okay. So this is where we put in the specialized ones, and we get... Oh, hello. I don't know. I did a thing that I shouldn't have. Hold on. I'm touching things that I shouldn't have. It's flashing again, though. Now I'm starting to see. Alright, we're gonna write down some coordinates in a moment. What do these mean? Why can I touch some of these and not others? I probably should read further into the book and re-establish understanding of what exactly they want. Oh, and yeah, we're gonna try to replicate this symbol Okay. Go to here. This is 59863. -77. -77. At least now we finally know what that part of the key is for. $1,001. Okay. Big number there. And that's just dead. Almost in the wrong number there. This is just... don't know what this symbol is. It doesn't match anything. My knowledge, at least. Alright, and let me rewrite down the other one from the journal. 2175. Rewrite this on the same page so I have it. 58 -81. That way I don't have to flip back and forth between pages. Alright. Now I just want to double check something. Okay. So those are turning off. They're not functioning properly. Somehow I have a thing lit up on here now. Ooh. Light is back to flashing. I'm gonna have to double check the footage to see when that spot lit up for me on my key. Now I made it even brighter. Okay, I'm getting myself further into trouble. I'm gonna go reread the book before we mess around too much more. We're also coming to the end of the video. So... let's not get ahead of ourselves and just make ourselves more confused by failing successfully, you know? we're already up at this step, okay? Once I've reached the calibration center, my key only needs to finish the calibration process by synchronizing calibrations with the Great Zero itself. There are 4 machines that enable you to carry out the final task. You will need to receive a coordinate from one of the 3 machines. The 4th is not... Okay. And find the single marker at that coordinate. Similar to the early markers, it will only become visible when you have entered a certain radius, and you will have to touch it. After I've found the first one, I'll need to return to the calibration center and repeat that process. After I do that 3 times, the 4th one will become available. Then the key will be calibrated. If the Great Zero has not been turned on, it will also be turned on, and I'm finished. Okay, so I'm just kind of doing things all silly-like. I can only have access to one of them at a time. That's why the buttons were turning off. Okay, it all makes sense. I just needed to reread that. So, just want to check if this is still anything. No, it's no longer flashing. Okay. But it could have been. But probably not. I don't know where that would have been now that I'm actually able to better gauge my relation to that location. I guess it doesn't matter anymore because we finished that part of the game. So I believe what we've done is we've marked that this is the coordinate we're looking for. This is the marker we're looking for at this location. Yep, that's flashing again. And now we just need to figure out where those coordinates actually are for. I was hoping that this would start working, but it does not start working because we haven't actually calibrated anything yet. It doesn't actually know where we are because the Great Zero's not turned on. So, I mean, that makes sense. I just will have to figure it out the old-fashioned way and see how that goes for us. But yeah, the first portion of this, finding those markers, was really easy to do. It was not at all annoying. It was interesting to go hunting around. There seemed to have been way more markers than you actually needed to find, so it didn't get to a point where it'd be really frustrating to find the last one or something like that. Worked out really, really well. And we knocked it all out in this episode. So next time, calibrating. Everybody's favorite thing to do. Where my calibrator's at, huh? Yeah. Okay. So, I love ya. Mwah. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.